Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to the second show with the fantastic name Marcus and Dan's podcast.
I'm surprised they fucking let us even continue on. I was laughing because they I mean, as the best part is, as we were talking last week, is what happens as soon as we get on fucking iTunes. We get a big fucking E next to our name.
And we did that.
Fuck you! We're getting a big E!
But and I'm so excited, I'm so glad because we actually got a lot of listeners to listen to the show, and we haven't talked about it, we haven't advertised for it. I'm surprised people maybe like it. I don't know. What do you think?
Do people like it? Well, my buddy who's gonna come visit you in, what is that? In a month.
Yeah, when is that? I haven't heard from him yet.
Well, I don't think I've even given your number or an email or anything. He's coming in like a month and a half. Like I think the first week of May. But and I always tell him to listen to what's going on. He's like, "Ooh, that was a really good one, guys." He goes, "I really enjoyed that one." And the best part was,
I'm happy with that one.
Oh, I was stoked on that one. And the best part was, he goes, "Is Brownie and Darky, are they black guys?" He asked me that, and I was like, "Yes, Brownie and Darky are both black men."
They are, and that says about his name.
I was like, "Well, that's what their names are." He's like, that just seems so weird that their names would be Darky and Brownie. But I was like, well, that's what they go by. So.
That's true. But it's a good question.
Yeah, and then I gave him the backstory and told him the whole thing of Darky, and he was like, "Oh, that is not a good story."
No, the story with Darky is not good. Because you and me was hanging out kind of much with Darky on the island.
We were hanging out with him like every night.
Yeah, but it was so funny when I got back a couple years later, and then I got a text from Ryan in Sweden, so like, you have to watch this, and then all of a sudden I see like Darky on a TV show sitting in the prison in Phuket.
Yeah.
Like, so what have you done now?
Yeah, it was. Well, I still think it's bullshit that he lost our painting.
Yeah, and I don't know what he did. Was he smuggling drugs?
Yeah, methamphetamines.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he should be out of jail by now sometime soon, but not 100%. So? I think. I mean, it couldn't be that much longer. I mean,
I don't know, but the penalty for drug smuggling and even having drugs on you in Thailand
it's pretty severe.
It's really bad.
I don't think it's death, but it's not death by any means. But I know it's not good.
No, I think you can get for your life.
I know Indonesia's crazy. Yeah. I know in Indonesia you get death.
Yeah, probably. So I think he's gonna sit there a couple more years.
Probably.
You never know.
You're probably right. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, so continuing on with our story, not about those guys. But yeah, my buddy, he said it was a great episode. He was like, that was an awesome episode, and I was like, yeah, it was pretty funny. He goes, you guys just tell the stupidest stories and the funniest things, and I was like, yeah, that's very true. And I mean, we get to the point, we just say how it is and laugh.
Yeah, and
chuckle.
that's what I think is about the show, that we're just gonna have discussions, even if they are good or bad. We're just gonna talk what we want to talk. But back to the last episode, have you had your first outdoor beer? Have you used our hashtag?
I to be honest, I haven't used the hashtag yet. Sorry.
Not me. I wish I had.
I know I should have, but I sort of suck ass because I haven't done it. Which is...
But I actually made a effort on Sunday after we had recorded, because it was fantastic weather.
You had good weather?
Again, yeah, it's been stunning weather the whole week. It's spring. Spring, and it's warm, and it's fantastic.
We've had shitty weather the whole time. Just shit.
Okay, bad for you guys.
Well, fuck you then too, Marcus.
Yeah. No, but that's what I talked about. That we went out last Sunday for lunch. Great weather, so we have to sit outside and have a beer, because that's what everybody do. And exactly that was everybody did. So we couldn't find a place sitting outside. So we ended up inside a wine bar drinking beer instead.
So you're telling me every single piece of grass in the whole city was covered up with people drinking their first beer outside?
All the bars.
Oh!
Because and especially on Sundays, you can't buy alcohol in Norway. Or in Sweden.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So, yeah. Because all the food stores and everything is closed, so you can't buy it. So, have it been on Saturday, we could have bought beers and went on in the park. But on a Sunday, we needed to find a bar.
You know what you should have done? Is you should have went to the restaurant.
What are they closed?
Well, you have a key to the place, don't you?
I know the code.
See? What you do? You should have just went and took some beers there. Make it easy. Make it your own little liquor store. Take your beers, go to the park. Problem would have been solved. Then you could have had your first beer outside. See, Marcus, this is why I'm your friend. I tell you great ideas.
I know. You're a smart guy, then.
Now we know you're lying.
Why didn't I figure out that? Like, I have to call Dan and see what's happening and what to do. No, that's true. I never thought about that. But yeah, next time we'll do it.
I was like, yeah. I was going to say, fuck for your wedding. I swear to God, we went through like 18 cases of beer. That it was like,
we got a lot of.
We need another case. Oh, hey, Ben, you're going to drink what were we drinking? Carlsberg or some shit like that?
Yeah, we had because we had so much beer that was going close to the end date on the bottles.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, but we couldn't sell it at the restaurant. So Ben told me that, hey, Marcus and Natasha got like this 30 cases of beer that we can't sell, and we can't bring them back to Carlsberg.
Yeah.
I think you guys can have it during the week when all your Americans are here, and you can have your wedding party. So we had tons of beer.
Dude, we literally. I mean, I can count carrying like 7 of them out of the restaurant into the back of the little white into the white van.
Yeah, Ben's white van
that has dents everywhere from hitting everything.
Oh, it's dents up. It's broken and it's shitty. So he picked me up to play golf. And I didn't recognize the car.
But you played indoor golf. You played indoor golf.
Yeah, indoor because and it open outside yet. So, but it was so clean, so I didn't recognize the car.
Did he fix it?
Ben, no. Have you been to the car wash? Yeah, I do that now. I do it twice a year. So
he was getting ready for spring as well, wasn't he?
I think so.
He wanted that first beer outside. That's why he wanted that first beer outside. He was stoked about the first beer outside. So he got the car
he hates
already.
Beer. He hates beer.
Really?
Yeah. When you go into a restaurant and you gotta order a beer, and the waitress asks like, "What kind of beer do you like?" And he always says, "I like beer that doesn't taste beer."
Does he drink cider? Or do you ever drink cider?
No. I think it's too sweet.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think it could be okay on a hot day and it's warm. I think it could be good and refreshing with a cider, but I still think it's too sweet.
Do you remember back in Thailand how we would go to the when you go to sports bar and Riley and Ryan?
Yeah, that's right.
Every morning they get a cider.
Yeah, but they mixed beer and the cider.
Yeah. Together.
Strongbow was the name.
Yeah, Strongbow cider. That's exactly what they had. And fucking either Chang or Senga or Heineken. I don't remember which one it was. But they mixed those two together every morning. It was crazy.
Yeah. And that's also, I remember when I went to America last time, Natasha, sometimes when we were drinking beer, because I can handle more beer than she can do, then she liked to mix 7-Up and beer. 50-50.
I've never done that before.
Not me. I've tasted, but it tastes...
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's something that I wouldn't want to try.
No, but that's the same people mixing Coca-Cola and red wine. Have you tried that?
No, have you?
No. I tasted once.
I've had Coca-Cola and Jack Daniels.
Well, yeah, I got a few of them in my days too. So,
but no, I haven't had.
Not Coca-Cola and red wine.
No, that just sounds weird to me, but I don't know.
It is, but I don't know why. I think that I can understand the 7-Up and the beer. I can see that. Refreshing and...
Yeah.
You don't get so drunk, but ain't that the point with drinking beer? To get drunk?
I mean, that's what I drink beer to get drunk. It's not like it's not like during the week I'm going to sit around and drink beers. I mean, it's very rare that I go out and I have 2 beers. It's like if I'm going to go out and have beers, it's going to be like 16.
Yeah. Either you drink beer or you don't drink beer.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the thing.
I mean, you'll sit at home and drink wine and like enjoy a glass of wine or 2. Do you guys drink like a bottle a night or something like that?
Not each night, but when me and Natasha open a bottle, we finish the bottle.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't leave. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mostly because when you're 2 people, a bottle of wine is going down fast. Like you're drinking wine right now. I see you just pour it down. It's going fast.
Yeah. No, it's totally true. So
you hangover today?
No, not as well. I went home early last night. Oh shit! I'll tell you what I did yesterday, which is funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, tell me.
So we started out yesterday at. So first off, there's the NCAA men's basketball tournament. It was the Final Four, so it's a huge ordeal over in America right now. And one of the teams from Washington State is called Gonzaga. The Gonzaga Bulldogs were playing South Carolina. So
Okay.
And they're always a good team. They've made the tournament like 18 years in a row. It's like the longest constant of going to the tournament, I think, behind like Duke and maybe one other team. But so big deal. They've never made it to the Final Four before. So and
The Final Four
is out of 64 teams. So you play round one. When I went down to Huntington, I was down there for the first weekend of the tournament, and then there was one last weekend, and then now it's the final weekend right now, and the final match is tomorrow. We were down, so they played yesterday. They ended up winning, which was pretty good. So now they're in the finals tomorrow. So and they're from Spokane, Washington, which is 300 miles east of Seattle.
Okay.
Like it's right by pretty much almost all the way to Idaho. So it's, I mean, it's not close. But so it was like a 4-hour drive or something like that. So it's, but we met up with our friends. Our friends showed up at like 1. The game started at 3. I showed up at like 2. Me and Emily showed up at like 2. And
you're gonna watch it at a bar?
Yeah, we went to this bar in Seattle called Sam's, and the place was packed. I'm talking everyone was wearing jerseys, like their sports jerseys to wear. Everyone was like yelling, screaming at the fucking TV, like, we're like, okay, cool, whatever.
I just love people that's thing we have this. Sorry, but we have a discussion with Benjamin and Taddy, 2 good friends of mine, are very into soccer. Yeah. And they always kind of say like the team didn't want it and they won, so like they are one with the team.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Hard to see all that, but yeah. So
it ended up happening. They ended up winning, but this bar was completely crowded. Everyone is in there fucking pretty much were wearing the Gonzaga shirts and the t-shirts and the hats and the fucking jerseys. So after the game ended, there's a big group of them sitting over here. So I walk over and I was like, so did you guys actually go to the university there? And they said no. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, so you're all about Gonzaga, but you didn't even go to the university? And they're like, no. I was like, okay. Well, I don't understand. I mean, I can understand it. Yes, it's a Washington team. It's cool that they're there, but fuck, man. You guys are like rooting like as hard as you possibly can. Cheer and cheer. And I was like, yeah. But it's not even your team. You didn't go to school there. It's like I mean, I don't know. I just started fucking laughing, and I was like,
I think that you guys are more into if you go to college, it's gonna be your team.
It is. But you have to go to the college.
We don't have that here.
Team.
I don't think we have the same here.
It's because you guys don't have. You don't have big sports tournaments.
Well, we got hockey and football then, but
yeah, but at your university,
soccer.
At the university though.
No, not at all. It's just on a professional level.
Yeah,
we don't have college. We have in hockey, but it's still professional.
Oh, it is.
Athletes. We don't have the that you guys have.
So
you don't. Either you go to a ice hockey school to teach you to play ice hockey, or we don't have like big campuses when you both have soccer and ice hockey and so you don't get that fellowship around the team.
Gotcha.
So I think that is a big difference.
Gotcha. So yeah. So fucking, I was laughing, making fun of these girls for like the next 5 minutes, going, "You guys fucking suck." I was like, just be a part of the fucking team or not. I was like, pretend like you went there. Just tell me you went there just to make me happy. I was like,
yeah, it's better to do
just
that.
Lie to me. Just tell me something. Yeah. So
lie to me.
Yeah, seriously. Just tell me dirty things really fast.
Yeah.
Yes, I went there. Fine. See, now I don't give a fuck anymore. It's cool. So then I'll agree with you and not even care. So it's like, fuck it. Just do it. Just make me happy. So, but the funny thing is, so we're there, and one of our buddies, big guy, he's like, probably 2 point, he's, I don't know, he's 6'5", like 200.
Oh, it's not Cash?
No, it wasn't Cash. No. It wasn't Cash, the big dude. He was gonna come up though last night. He called me. He's like, "Yo, homie, what's up, dog?" And I was like, "Hey, buddy." He's like, "Man, I'm rolling up." And I was like, "Who you with?" He's like, "Oh, well, so and so." I was like, "Don't come up then." I didn't want to hang out with his friend. But I mean,
I would love to talk to Cash one time.
I I don't know. He was just lazy and didn't want to talk that one day. I don't know why.
He's a lazy person.
He did watch 10 episodes of fucking a TV show in a weekend at my house. Motherfucker didn't move from the couch, just sat there and was like, "Hey, you want to watch another episode of Sneaky Pete?" And I was like, "Sure, man, let's watch
whatever.
episode of Sneaky Push Play." So our buddy, he's a big white guy though, not a big black guy like Cash is, and so starts ordering just tequila shots. So fucking
back on the tequila.
We probably had about 7 rounds, and I'm talking. Then there was like maybe 10 of us there. So like
yeah.
So this bill came. It was $650.
Oh.
And I was like,
that's heavy. That's heavy.
That's a fucking. I mean, what is that? That's like almost 5,000. What was that?
$600. Yeah.
4,000 crowns.
Yeah, probably that. And that's even much money in Norway.
Yeah.
I mean, even more in America.
And I was like, I'm not paying this. I didn't order these shots, man. He's like, and then he just goes, boom, just paid the whole thing. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? So, but the best part was, so then we go to the other bar. But and then we're like, where did he go? He's sitting out in his car and he fell asleep. So
he was driving to the bar, drinking a lot of tequila.
Yeah, then he went
paying $600 tab.
Then went out to his car and fell asleep in his car. And so we went up, we wake him up, and then I took his keys from him.
Yeah.
And then I gave them to my other friend. And then we start laughing and we're like, dude, what the fuck, man? And so we went to the other bar and he came with us. He's like, I need to leave now. And we're like, where are you going? I have to go home. We're like, you just fell asleep in your car. You're drunk, man. You're an idiot. So
How
he's
far
like,
away did it live?
What?
How far away did it live?
Oh, far, like
45
kilometers, 30 minutes. Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
So we took his
tough
keys.
to drive that far in when you're pissed drunk.
You don't want to drive that wasted. I mean, that's the funny thing is that's why everyone has Uber here. I mean, you take Ubers everywhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't understand why he didn't Uber anyway. So fucking the funny thing is, so we go to the next bar. So we give the fucking keys. His keys to the bartender. We're like, hey, he can't drive. He can sit here and drink with us. We don't care about that. He can't drive. So then the bartender finally fucking gave his keys back like later on. We're like, what the fuck, man? So
you can't do that.
Yeah. So I haven't talked to him today. I hope he made it home.
Do you know if he drove the car home or did?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he drove it home. Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he drunk as piss.
I'm actually kind of fascinating because when I met you guys in America, how many people are actually driving drunk?
Whoa! Remember me and you?
Insane.
Remember me and you?
Yeah, I know that. We went to what's the name of the place we went to have lunch?
Oh, I forget.
The strip club that was when we got the tip in the bar.
Yeah.
With you and me sitting and playing. What's the first? We're sitting in a bar having beer for breakfast and we're playing that the bingo game on TV.
Oh,
remember that?
We went to Reno Room.
Yeah, and then
you won money that day.
Yeah, money. And then the guy at the bar said that the best buffet was at the strip bar.
Yeah.
The Castle. What's the name?
I don't remember. I remember what it looks like. I don't have a clue what it's called though.
No, well, we took the car up there and went to strip club for lunch. And they did it. I think they did it. We didn't eat it because they didn't have the buffet up.
Yeah, the buffet wasn't even there. But remember we couldn't. Remember we went outside. We couldn't find my car.
Yeah, and that wasn't after the strip club. That was after a bar. And we walked two blocks away and didn't find your car. And then sit down on the porch and figure out like, well, I know where it is. So it's just outside the bar.
Yeah,
to your
it was right in front.
But we took a left turn instead. Have you just turned your head a little bit to the right and watched your car was there? But
it was right in front. It was right in front. So yeah.
Well,
that was so funny though.
Well, dude, many years ago, and it's many years ago.
That must have been 6 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was in 2012, probably.
Yeah, probably right about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So many years ago. Now we grown up. So
Yeah. We don't do things like that anymore. It's good.
No.
But yeah, so I don't know. I hope he made it home. I read the news today. No, I didn't hear any car accidents. I didn't read anything
nobody
about.
died.
No one died.
No.
So I mean, hey, I'm assuming he made it home then.
I hope he get home.
I hope so too. But it is sort of weird how people in America they do drive drunk. It's sort of a common thing to do. I mean, it's like over there, if you have 2 beers, do you drive at all?
No.
See, I'll drink like 4 and I'll still drive, and I'm totally fine.
Yeah, because I think that the alcohol to have in your body when you drive is so low, so we have a non-tolerance level on it. You probably can have 2 beers and then wait an hour and then drive is fine.
Gotcha.
But instead, the funny thing is that instead we can, if I sit next to you driving here sober, and I sit next to you, I can be piss drunk and I can drink as much booze as I want inside the car.
Yeah, you can. But you can drink in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we can't even drink in the car, but we can be drunk and drive the car, and it's okay.
Yeah, and that's about so. In the theory, you guys can stay outside the car, pound a bottle of wine, as long as it's outside the car, sit in the car, and then drive, and that's fine. But if I'm sitting next to you in the car and open a bottle of beer, it's illegal.
That's funny.
That's why up in North Sweden, where I came from, there's everybody's driving around cars, and you have one driver, and then you have a bunch of people in this piss drunk and hanging outside the windows and puking, and that's totally fine as long as the driver is sober.
See, I mean, as long as the driver's sober, I think it's totally fine. But
yeah, I think it's stupid law to say that nobody in the car can drink.
Yeah, that's
as long as the driver is sober, that shouldn't be matter anything.
Well, you want to hear something funny? You heard the state of Montana? Have you heard of that state?
Yeah.
Okay, so over in Montana, it used to be up to about 15, 20 years ago.
Okay.
Beforehand, you literally could drink and drive at the time. It was totally fine, and they would tell each other how far away from each place it was by how many beers you drink. You're like, oh, it's 3 beers away. So by the time you get 3 beers away, after you finish your 3rd beer, you should be right in the area of where you're supposed to go to. That's how they tell you how far away it was by how many beers. And
I think a lot of more countries should count stuff in beers. This is better.
I think they should start paying people just in beers, right?
Why not? That would be good.
That'd be the worst idea ever. All right, Marcus, you did a great job today. You instead of getting your 2,000 crowns for the day, you get 30 cases of beer.
Yeah, it will last you the whole month. And that was so funny because in Denmark, where you have the Carlsberg and all the big Scandinavian beer companies, there is not long ago was actually tolerant to drink beer at work.
Oh,
Danish people drink a lot of alcohol.
Okay.
They drink all the time, and when you go home to Natasha's grandma for lunch, it's always the snaps on the table.
Oh, really?
Beer. Yeah, and even if you drive, it's okay, you can have a little one, a shot of liquor.
Okay.
And well, no, I'm driving. You can take a little one. And she's 80. And it was a couple of years ago. It's this big in the newspaper that the workers at, say, Carlsberg, was protesting because they had cut down to only 6 beer a day at work.
6 beer a day?
Yeah.
They were mad about 6 beers.
Yeah, and it was. I think it probably was before, working for a chocolate company. You probably could eat as much chocolate as you want.
Yeah.
And they probably have the same at Carlsberg, that you can drink as much beer if you want. But a couple of years ago, they started to going down to a minimum of 6 beer per day, or 3 beers per day.
Well, that's probably because everyone is getting fucking hammered.
Probably. But people also, they were protesting, and they worked, but no, don't take away our beer while we are working.
Dude.
And that's true.
Well, I mean, there's things here in America we do. We'll do not where I currently work right now, but like Amazon.com. At their company, because it's based in Seattle, so it's just right down here. But they do on Fridays, they'll have a bartender that comes in and just after lunch, and he'll walk around with a big thing of mixers and all these things, and make drinks and have beers and pour drinks for the rest of the day.
I would love to work there.
Oh, I think it'd be fun. I think I should apply to work at Amazon now. Just for that reason alone.
I think that you should try to get me a job there and you a job there. Then I move to you in Seattle and we work for Amazon.
You want to work at Amazon? Okay. All right.
And we have cocktails each Friday.
I'm gonna call my friend up right after this phone call today, and I'm gonna call Andrew Lester. I know you're not listening to me, but hey, I'm gonna text you, send my resume to you, and tell me who to talk to about a job at Amazon. Putting it out there now.
Yeah, because Marcus and Dan want to have free cocktails each Friday.
Hey, and the best part is I'll just take the bus to work, so I won't have to drive. Won't have to worry about anything.
And I take a flight and I will live there. And the best of it, tell your co-workers that Dan and Marcus is kind of funny when they're getting drunk.
Kind of hilarious. Yeah. Absolutely the most funny of all time.
Yeah, so...
Now we're lying.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, we're kind of funny when we're drunk then.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes.
The other times you're too busy singing "Hey Ho, Let's Go" by the Ramones, and I'm sleeping at Rolling Stone to save our cornered seats at 3 p.m. because I don't want anyone to take it.
Oh. And then we get takeaway from what's the type?
Papaya.
Papaya, yeah.
Half. Because I can't eat a full one because my stomach won't be able to handle it because I only
so smooth. It's just rice and chicken and no chili and no spicy. Just plain egg, rice and chicken. Smooth for your stomach.
See, okay. How were we talking last week about going to Thailand? I would go just to go to Papaya, though. Their food was that good. Yeah. Their food was that good.
Yeah, and still, if it was amazing. Fantastic food. And even if I got back there, I think that I will boycott all the other places, the new places. I would just go back to the old places we went to.
100%. Why would you do anything different? I mean...
No, I don't...
You got to keep OG gangster, son. Original gangster.
OG gangster. Yeah. We're gonna do that.
If we go back there, we'll get some OG gangster tattoos as well.
Well, yeah.
Original. Get that tattooed above a PB Party with OG. Original gangster.
It would be fun.
It would be hilarious. I mean, now I'm just thinking of stupid ideas, but at the same time, it'd be a great idea in my mind right now.
I don't think so. We should do it. It would be good. So, anything more fun happening this week?
Last night, I mean, continue. Oh, sorry. So let's continue on to the weekend. Was I don't know. We went out to got a couple more drinks last night. I mean, I was home by like 11 last night, so it was pretty early.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I was a little tired this morning. I mean, I slept until 9, which is rare. I mean, I'm always up by 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because we was actually having a time for record.
I know.
Like, I'm gonna be up at 7. I'm gonna be hungover. You told me.
I know.
So
because
I was done at the barbershop today and was texting. Okay, are you awake?
I know.
And 2 hours, 3 hours later, okay, now I'm awake. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, you're like, you fucking asshole.
Well, no, it was kind of easy weekend for me too. Natasha had a birthday, so.
Oh, how old did she turn?
31.
Oh, 31.
So she's getting old. So we had a dinner at home on Friday with Benjamin and Siri.
Where'd you guys go?
No, she's just sitting in our house and having dinner on Friday.
So who cooked?
Natasha.
Natasha cooked for her own birthday.
No, her birthday was on Saturday and that was on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So on Saturday we went out to buy some stuff because we're leaving for Japan on Thursday. So we bought a lot of stuff for that, and late last night went to dinner with Ben to a restaurant, and got home around 12.
That's not bad.
No, it was good. It was just us three and having good dinner.
Yeah. I mean, what'd you get?
No, it's a kind of a fine dining, but
Oh, you so fancy. You and your fucking
they want to
fancy
be
shit.
fine, but
was it
wasn't-
$400? Sorry for interrupting you right now, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna say something right now. What were you hanging out with Benjamin and ordering $400 bottles of wine?
No, it wasn't that expensive,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was I think it was 6 courses dinner, and it was okay. It wasn't top class and wasn't bad. We just want to try it out, and we did it.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, sure.
What
Good wines.
what did you eat?
A lot of stuff. I don't remember what.
Okay.
It was like. It was fancy food.
Okay. There was I found a
Some
restaurant.
onions and
Yeah, sounds good. I mean,
yeah, it was
six
good.
course,
And
6 courses sounds awesome.
6 courses, yeah, and it was good wines because we wanted to go there because Benjamin always talks about this restaurant, and that's just because he got 65% of his wines from his company in the restaurant, so he just talked good about the restaurant.
Okay.
So he has been talking good about the restaurant for a year, so we figured we needed to try it out.
That seems fair, doesn't it?
But it was good. I wouldn't complain.
Okay.
So we did that, and then that's funny. On Thursday, this is kind of funny. We have a good friend of ours, Shell. He was a pop star during the 90s.
So you're telling me in Norway he was a pop star?
Yeah, Norway. Only probably maybe Germany, but
And what's his name?
his name is Shell.
Okay.
But he had a band called Infinity, and it's kind of a disco techno.
Like a oh, we're talking like an NSYNC, like a Backstreet Boy, like a boy band?
Yeah, you remember East 17?
No.
No, it was like, but kind of the same you just said that. And he was a big pop star during the 90s here in Norway. And he's a friend of ours, and he's worked with media, but he also has a Facebook group about wine.
Okay.
And he doesn't know much about wine. He's like your average person, like.
Well, he's not like you who has a sommelier pin and everything. You're so special now.
He's not that fancy.
I like how you're wearing your pin right now. Where's your? Oh, you're not wearing it. Where is your pin?
No, it's upstairs.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't
I will
have
have it on me next time.
Next time we're
yeah.
talking, you have to put it on your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so he's an average guy about wine. Like he's like you. No, he's a little bit more.
I guarantee he's way better than me because I literally will drink red. I can do red blend. I straight up say red blend.
You know the red, white, and then you got the rosé.
Yes.
Well,
one's red, one's white, one's pink.
No, but he's
give me red.
Doesn't know a lot about wine, but he got his group on Facebook with 4,500 person following him.
Do you want to know why they follow him? Because they follow him because he's a fucking legend in the country
No,
for being a pop star.
no,
it's not because of the
he's
wine. It's because of his name.
Yeah, probably that. But he also not that, but he also talks about the wine that people want to get.
That's awesome. Well, hey, that's so.
But
rad.
it's so funny because all the importers, like even Benjamin, sends him wines, free wines. He got probably 20 bottles of wines each week, so he can write on it on his group, so they can sell more. So he travels down to Italy and France to go to the producers. He get winemaking dinners. He even gets, so this time on Thursday, he had 30 bottles of wine that we're gonna taste.
So you're telling me you went and tasted 30 different kinds of wine?
Yes, I'll taste 30 different type of wines on Thursday.
Did you get drunk?
Well, a little bit.
Or did you spit it out like you're one of those guys?
I'll spit it out.
No, you didn't. You did not. Did you really?
Yeah, because this is funny. But first we went to all the 30 ones without food, and then I spit. But when you're gonna taste to food, it's hard to spit because you have food in your mouth. So then you have to taste on all the 30 ones.
I mean, see, that's a weird thing to me is spitting.
You never spit.
I would never spit. I would just drink it all and just get drunk.
Yeah, you always swallow.
Yeah. I take it down, dude. I take it all the way down.
Pounding that down.
Deeper the better, right?
Yeah. No, but you you get used to spit.
All right, let's change the subject right now. Let's move off the drinking and the spitting and the swallowing to finish up with this group.
Yeah, no, and that's
shit.
So it tasted 30, but that's the funny thing that he gets so much free wine. So he got a full cellar of wine.
Oh, like he's like a walk-in, like a big one, like you can go grab.
No, I don't know yet, but he got an office right now, and he always sends Snapchats with how much wine he has. 90% is crap because all the wines he get that he gotta write about, it's cheap wine that imported want to sell on the liquor store.
Yeah.
So it's not a quality good wines; it's just crap, but it's good for average people. But the funny thing is that he gets so much free wine and free dinners and
I bet that's awesome. And did you have
did you
have a good time hanging out and being over there and doing the thing?
He never invited me to taste his wines except this time because he was supposed to film it.
You're moving up in the world, Marcus. You're getting invites to the cool. You're not having to sit in the little kid table anymore. You're joining. No. You're a big boy now.
I do.
As we say in America, it's funny. You always sit at the little kid. There's always the little kid table for Thanksgiving dinner for our thing. We have the holiday of Thanksgiving. We have the little kid table, and you have the grown-up table. And for the most part, I mean, maybe until like last year, I have always had to sit at the little kid table. And then finally, they're like, "Well, you can come to the big boy table now." So hey,
well, I'm moving up. I'm up there.
You're at the big boy table now. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, Marcus, what do you think? Yes. I think we've been talking for way too long. I don't think our 35 followers are really too excited about talking about listening to about our stories anymore. I mean, who wants to listen for 40 minutes of us talking?
Bar and drinking wine. So yeah, I agree with you.
Stealing keys and everything like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna say let's cut this one off. Have a good rest tonight. But make sure you guys email us at Marcus and Dan. What is it again?
It's marcusdanpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay,
Marcus Dan Podcast in one word.
Yeah, marcusdanpodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email because I would love to read an email. Not for me. I wrote Marcus one time. I wrote it to him and I was laughing, and I was like, "First one," and he started laughing. He goes, "I got it."
And I was so happy because I opened the email like, "Oh, we got an email." And so like, here's your first email for the show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
So literally, please, just someone. I don't give a fuck who it is. I mean, it could be my mom or something like that, but she's not even listening to this at all.
Or Amazon to
or Andrew Lester for Amazon, Jeff Bezos. I mean, hey, one of you guys can just email us really fast.
Free cocktails.
And, hey, just give us jobs too. We'll both go to work. I mean, Mark is a little further away in Norway, but hey, he'll fly here and he'll live.
Well, we do anything for you guys and girls.
For anyone, we are amazing, and you love us. So, well, let's get out of here, Marcus. Have fun, enjoy, and I guess. Let's do and let's make sure we talk before you head out to Tokyo, though.
Yeah, because I'm leaving on Thursday, so we're gonna try and make an short episode before I leave, and then probably hope we can follow up a new episode while I'm in Japan.
That sounds like a plan. All right, buddy. Well, let's do this, and I will talk to you. We'll talk later then.
We do it.
Adios.
Cool. Bye.